Your first 10 seconds are killing your YouTube video performance. If your audience is not there at the 12-second mark, YouTube will bury your video. Stop acting like people owe you their attention. They don't. You need to earn it. So for the love of God, will you please stop telling people that you're a top producer and telling them what brokerage you're with in your opening hook? Nobody wants to hear that. Instead, I'm going to tell you what you should say in your opening hook so people make it past the first 30 seconds of your videos. When someone sees your video, they see your title, they see your thumbnail, whether it was in the search results or it's on their YouTube homepage, they decide whether or not they want to click on your video. And if they click, they're going to make a decision very quickly whether or not they want to stick around. Here is a perfect example of a video that did not do very well. By the 30-second mark, only 38% of the people out of 100% were still watching the video. So what does this mean? It means that out of 100 people, more than 60 of them left within the first 30 seconds, and YouTube won't even count that video as a view until the 30-second mark. So think of how many views you're losing when people abandon your video very early on. So here's what not to do. You're not going to introduce yourself immediately. Yes, we need to introduce ourselves somewhere in that video and disclose that we are real estate licensees, but it does not need to be the first thing that comes out of your mouth. No big long bio about you and your credentials and your qualifications. No introducing that you are essentially a salesperson and what company you are with. The only goal of that opening hook is to make them stay and watch the rest of your video. So if it's all about you, or it's boring, or you're just not getting to the point fast enough, they're going to leave so fast, they will leave skid marks on their way out of the room. Now, I talk about this a lot in my brand new masterclass called 5 Steps to Making YouTube Your #1 Source of Leads. I'm going to link that down below if you want to go watch it. It's about an hour long, and it goes into great detail about what you should and should not do in order to get leads from your YouTube channel if you're a real estate agent. So what do you say then in your opening hook? You want to deliver on what you promised with the title. So for example, if your title is Best Neighborhood in Atlanta, and they click on it, but then you're showing a listing tour, you did not deliver on the title. You tricked them. They clicked on it thinking they were going to get one thing, and then you're delivering something totally different. They feel tricked, and they're not going to appreciate that. They're going to leave and never watch your videos again. We do not want to trick them into clicking. If you are offering to answer a question or solve a problem, we want to reiterate what exactly is that problem. We kind of want to stick the knife in and twist it a little bit so that they really feel the pain of that problem. And then you're going to offer to solve it for them in this video. We're not going to solve it immediately. We're going to tease what is to come. If you tell them the answer right now, there's no reason for them to stay because you've already given away the secret of the video. A pattern interrupt or an emotional trigger can also work really well. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go look at some of your more recent videos and you're going to go into the analytics. All you've got to do is go to this page in your YouTube analytics. You go to the individual video, not the analytics for the whole channel, the analytics for this video, and it's on the overview tab. You're going to scroll down and you're going to look at what was the average view duration, meaning how long, how many seconds or minutes or hours did they watch of the video as a whole, but what percentage of the video did they watch in this particular case? Now, this is a listing tour, and I always say listing tours on my channel get the least amount of views because they're just not the most interesting things that I talk about on the channel. But this particular video only had a 20% audience retention, meaning by the very end of the video, only 20% of the people were still there to watch. But this drop off at the beginning tells you so much. So what you're going to do is go watch it. You're going to click on the video and you're going to play it and you're going to say, what did I say immediately? What was on screen? What were the words coming out of my mouth? How long did it take me to get to the point? Did I break any of those rules? Did I introduce myself immediately? Did I ask them to like and subscribe to the channel before I even delivered any value to them at all? Did I make the opening all about me and not about the viewer? The viewer only cares what's in it for me. If you come on and you start talking all about yourself, you're going to lose them. So you have to be very critical of your own videos and say, well, okay, when I said, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karin Carr and I am a realtor in Savannah, Georgia with Real Broker. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. That was a big flop. So we're not going to do that anymore, right? Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We're going to say that didn't work at the opening of the video. What if I do that after, I don't know, let's say it was 5 tips to doing XYZ. What if I did that after tip number 2? I said, oh, by the way, you may be wondering how I know all of this. My name is Karin. I've been a realtor for 20 years, blah, blah, blah. But we don't need to say it at the very beginning of the video. Then the next time you sit down to write a script for your video, you're going to spend so much time on that opening hook, and you're going to be a little bit polarizing. You are planting your flag in the sand. You are making a very bold claim. You are saying something perhaps with a little bit of shock value so that people are going to be like, wait, what? What did you just say? And if you don't think that that works, that's what I did in this video. Go back and rewind and watch the very beginning. That's exactly what I did in this video. And if you're still here watching, then it worked. But this is not a one-time exercise. This is something you're going to do over and over and over again with every video that you make. In fact, in my coaching program, we've created a custom ChatGPT tool where we can analyze the opening hook of all of our past videos so that we can say, did it work? And what should I do going forward? Did it not work? What should I not do again? It's a great tool for analyzing what works, so do more of it, and what's not so effective, so let's stop doing that, shall we? This is a process. You're not going to nail it the first time through. Don't be hard on yourself. It's totally fine. It is a learning experience, but the more you work at it, the better you get. So if this has gotten your wheels turning, you should go watch that free masterclass that I talked about earlier. And then I want you to watch this video where I tell you how to write titles that actually get clicked, because no one's going to hear your opening hook if they didn't click on your video first. So check out this video next.